stars. Electromagnetic phenomena caused by lightning in Jupiter's atmosphere. This is what the planet Jupiter actually sounds like. It kind of sounds like angry alien birds.
I'm only showing up to be an NPC. You got some growing up to do, so God sent me. Vanessa sinking claws in your psychology. Best at slinging archetypes, call me young CG. I'm a mortal oracle soul from Note 6. The talent rap tapping at the glass on every trip. I know no tricks, just the trade. How to elevate, dominate, the ascendant state is if you dissociate, but still operate in nodes. And the skill that you know you've been given to play. So follow the veins, live out your day to day, making what you claim the reality of your aims. I'm saying every wave I make is in harmony. There ain't a play in the game that's hard to me. I'm in tune with the world, it's all part of me. And when I peak, it ain't an anomaly. Like the pinnacle of every sight you've seen, the only better view is me from underneath. And higher beings you'd like to see ain't worth it, but I'm perfect. On the peak of every sight you've seen, the only better view is me from underneath. Any higher beings you'd like to be ain't worth it, but I'm perfect. I don't write songs, I presuppose them. Play with names, let the plane rearrange below them. I'll dictate a state, transmute it from another. Name a bird, a planet, make the planet change colors. Laugh it up, what the fuck, I'll be drawing views out. I don't fuck around, go Google Jupiter. It's blue now, a top tier wave. My reign is universal, and what we got here's a game, a multi-plane traversal. Habitual actions that your blood rehearse. We were cut up from the dirt with gravity in reverse. All of this turning you away from the earth, and maybe made you stray from your root wave words. You got a scale in your heart wing key, and God is just the notes in harmony. No angels there at all, there's just me. You wave 3, scratching out the same thoughts, you're getting beamed like the pinnacle of every sight you've seen. The only better view is me from underneath. And higher beings you'd like to see ain't worth it, I'm perfect. On the peak of every sight you've seen, the only better view is me from underneath. Any higher beings you'd like to be ain't worth it, but I'm perfect. Anything that you feel on the material field, the shit you call real is just as ethereal as me. No way that you know what that is, let alone what it means. It's the kind of synchronicities you accept and let be. So we'll see if belief changes more than worldview, but all we experience is an untethered delusion. So whether any of that leads to self-centered confusion or benefiting more than you, it just depends how you use it. We got a mad road ahead, we're back and forth. Me and the Dragon Lord spells going back and forth. My senses picking up more than the cosmic intentions. I got tendrils and all 8 dimensions. I'm living from an angle of the end result, and I don't have a question how that all ends up. I keep my time open but my door's tied shut at every stargate. On the peak of every sight you've seen, the only better view is me from underneath. Any higher beings you'd like to be ain't worth it, but I'm perfect. Every sight you've seen. Perfect. All these dots draw me lines, give me enough to find every angle in the plot that rings a note of the divine. Let me try to define mine by making time rhyming latency and signs. I hate being confined to give me life. I need an agent to serve, through an eye to observe, through a pair of hands to do my work, though it's worth doing. No worse losing out on the verse brewing without a curse doing. I'm making corners and choruses of the same thing. Keep ignoring the foreigners to our closed offering. Your heart and your throat and closed magnetic wings. Your actions have a voice in the ether it can sing. I'm playing string loops, making wings swoop. EMP all the wavelengths, bringing shapes through to you specifically. Experience it differently. If you can hear it, maybe listen to me. Bring me the bass, I'll spit the acid. We'll make the salt of the earth that they're dancing. My engine ain't combustion and it can't fool a gasket. I am a being after. Give me bass, give me acid. I Applied the metal and the radiation past it. My engine ain't combustion and it can't blow a gasket. I am a being, a being, a being after. Seeing ain't believing, then I can't put it past you. Take what the waves gave you and make it matter. My senses in elevation, ascend above a need for simple self-preservation. I arrange my gravitation, create my own elation. I'm reaching out, I'm merging imitations. Those dimensions made it 3, I can count to 4. Keep investing chains, maybe I can count to even more. Learning schemes, taking notes, tally results, keeping score. Writing mile-high lines of your bloodline's lore. Automated different something once you think it first pass. Chart spinning mass, turning tangible fact. I roll through a plane invisible to you. And when I lack clarity, you create your own truth. We keep things loose. These points are approximate. Crystallite the juice, share electric intoxicants. You've heard the formula, here's the concoction. Turn the boil out, down is not an option. Bring me the bass, I'll spit the acid. We'll make the souls of the earth that they're dancing. My engine ain't combustion and it can't blow a gasket. I am a being, a being, a being after. Give me bass, give me acid. I played the metal and the radiation past it. My engine ain't combustion and it can't blow a gasket. I am a being, a being, a being after. Seeing it, believing, then I can't put it past you. Take what the waves gave you and make it matter. Seeing it, believing, I can't put it past you. Take what the waves gave you, make it matter. There's more than light and dark to me. I got experience and a part to be. See through each hue in the heartbeat patterns. When the privilege to climb this ladder. Found tools and not to use them. And they can choose from the fools and its illusion. Unquenchable high signal ratio amidst disaster. I am a being, a being, a being after. Seeing it, believing, then I can't put it past you. Take what the waves gave you and make it matter. Seeing it, believing, I can't put it past you. Take what the waves gave you, make it. Look up here, collapse wave function. Catch what appears from the backing dysfunction. Gray area ingrained in the junction of great hysteria and the same old deductions. No need to make introductions. Know me enough to proceed by assumption. Trusting your mind's eye, reading lights of something in the scene between Phoenician and Etruscan. Wanderlust around in dreams. Ponder what the hell I've seen. My sense of self amplified by 3. My M cell stabilizing me in directions past XYZ. I'm hyperdimensionality. Light turns back to me when 3D seems whack to me. I see and I see some seen but done and heard. Yeah, that's where we traverse. What's shown to you is Earth, but your soul's on Jupiter. On set with words. We're made of major thirds. You play on Earth, but you shape the universe. Light shows you the Earth. Alive with the universe. God shows you planet Earth. But God gave me Jupiter. One cell of a higher me within a beast of greed. In this society I make pleas for humble need. beats from this AD tumbleweed keep me up to speed. I'm an unused lyric with an out-of-tune spirit, waiting for my time and the right likes to hear it. An unsung hero strikes lucky, till up goes the money. Joke bluff like it's funny. We sort our lives in threes, more choices fall from trees. Hear voices that will mean whatever voids our wildest dreams in directions past XYZ. I'm hyperdimensionality. Light turns back to me when 3D seems whack to me. I see an axis unseen, but done and heard. Yeah, that's where we traverse. What's shown to you is earth, but your soul's on Jupiter. Unsaid with words, we're made to third to play on earth, but you shape the universe. Life shows you the earth, life with the universe. God shows you planet Earth, but God gave me Jupiter.
It'll work. Hello! I don't know if the air conditioning is too loud, but we'll find out. Just let me know. Cool. Music. I'm gonna try to make it quiet.
It's louder than I would have it for like a stream. or something.
The music?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
the air?
I can hear the music. I
Oh.
have the air conditioning.
Well, I can turn it off, but we might bake.
It's not that hot today.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna-
79, but it's like cloudy.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the air off. One moment. Yes. And that way I can turn. Do this. So the sun. Yeah. Darkness. Hopefully the cat won't bother too much. Okay, we're here for real. Hello, everybody. How's the chat? Hello. It's kind of loud, but tolerable. Okay, I can hear the AC, but it's not bad. Well, I turned it off anyway. It's not too bad. But if we
If it gets bad in here, we can.
if we start dying, then we'll be like, all right, you know what? Also, I forgot about my tradition. That wasn't as graceful as I would hope, but pour one out for placebo, which is playing right now. Oh no, we're a cats now. Hello, Sin Lenara. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. Yeah, I'm a cat now. Welcome. I'm a furry. Case is here also.
Hello.
So, here's the deal. Like 3 days ago, CROVSEYED, Jovian Whistler, the EP, dropped on Spotify and Bandcamp. And y'all can listen to it right now. It's happening right now. We're listening to it. The Spotify.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Or you can just, if you have Spotify, you can listen to it there.
You can go listen to it on Spotify. If you want a whole 50% more album, you can go to Bandcamp. You can go to case.dog/music, and it is the first album on the list, CROVSEYED Jovian Whistler.
Yeah.
It's on sale for at least $4.32.
Yeah.
Or you could get my entire discography, which makes it essentially like 50 cents.
Yeah. Exactly. Went from Weeb Chan to Furry Cat, yeah. Yeah, that's an upgrade, honestly.
Yeah.
Like an immense upgrade. Nobody wants to be a weeb. Everybody wants to be a furry. That's why there's that song, Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. jokes. It's not a good joke. Well,
Have a sip
have a sip of
of
my
that Dr. Pepper forever.
my Dr. Peepus. Hello, Inkies. I'm assuming that's how you say that. So, that happened. You can go listen to this music, buy it. It's not expensive at all. It's literally $4 and
Yeah, at least $4.32.
yeah, it's not bad. It's not. That's like nothing. That's pennies. This is good shit. So, that happened, and if you don't know, cat, please. I need to turn the music off for me, at least, because I have ADHD, and sometimes I get distracted. Anyway, so CROVSEYED is kind of like, goes hand in hand with Etc.verse. So if you go to, I can link things, that's right. If you go to case.dog/crow, there's a audio play ARG, Dealio. It's got alien birds and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about furries. It's about gay furries. There's all this stuff in media now where everyone's taking all these series and saying, like, what if this character's trans? What if this character's non-binary? And, like, so I've had stories forever that I've been wanting to put out, and there's different angles that I've looked at them over the years, and I thought, like, well, I mean, one thing you could do is just start with that as default and not make it a big deal, and then tell a story on top of that. And so, I'm doing a weird ARG sci-fi look at basically how society is now if it was in the future and also the Bronze Age. So, you know.
Hell yeah. Cool. I'm awkward as shit.
Me too. That's the best pitch I have for the Etc.verse.
It's good. But you wrote like a fucking...
Okay. So, I'm here because I write shit. And Haley's been doing the art for this character, Jupiter Jericho, who you can see the silhouette of.
Hang on, let me.
Oh, can you actually?
Yeah, I can. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, that one.
There they are. No. Let me get the other one. The real.
No, I mean, that's it.
That's it. That's Jupiter Jericho.
It's a Eurasian J. It's a noisy dickhead.
Yeah.
And so they are a species that has, in various forms, been written about in notebooks of mine since I was like 12. And there's this whole universe that they're sort of based around, and I talk about this on my stream sometimes. But there's I have a short thing here to explain how their universe is put together.
Oh yeah.
So we can have a basis as to what these characters are, what they represent, I guess, where they come from, what the idea behind them is, just to paint a picture of what these things are trying to filter, essentially. So, in a different angle from the sun than ours, matter spatters itself across the cyanic axes and tangles itself into a titan. The byproducts of the sun gather in the system's dominant resonant band, the earth scattering itself into trojans, the gases and ethers stirring themselves into a self-sufficient sphere of storms. The clouds vary wildly from wispy to woolly and wind around the latitude of the windy, whistling world and works up a charge. The charge chatters, chirps, chants, and chooses the trails it takes and terminates in the precipitate of other clouds, charting the path for more bolts to chase. Some roar, some beat, some whistle, and amidst this cacophony some harmonize. The ordering of energy is enough of an incubating enclosure for emergence and agency to arise. Long before there was life, the resonance of these cloud songs sank into their harmonies. The clouds hear, everything within them hear, and everything within them sing. As they sing, the harmonies reach a scale and a key that only life can sing in. The life begins as bugs. microbes, cells, zircons, small sentient serpents struggling to subsist in singular forms. They breathe different air, they survive in different light, and as the clouds whip different environments around, pools of lightning-born bugs spark within them. Some of this life develops plans. The flora frays fractal ferns filtering fluorescent food from the foggy fringes of the firmament. Some of these ferns learn Fibonacci, realize their resilience against the chaos of the storm. They move like animals, but root themselves to the storms like plants. They develop aether, breathable environments that reject the thick and infested miasma that muddy the atmosphere. An aether good enough for plant life is good enough for most life, as it happens. Life grows more plans besides the fractals and phi spirals of their ancestors. Wings, legs, guts, eyes. The song of this planet hears more and more. As ferns, fruit trees, fungi, and flying beetles fulfill their biological niches, the planet cooks up something larger, more ordered, prettier, more complex, one that can see beyond the beauty of the storms into their role as a sentience on it. With legs mimicking the twists of the tree branches, specular scales from the scarabs, feathers favoring fractal ferns figured out forever before, and eyes and veins like the lightning that sparked them into existence. These diligently designed dinosaurs name themselves the Drek. Drek, in their tongue, means a seer, one who sees, and indeed, Drek's vision is the most developed of any on the planet. However, the visible light spectrum doesn't pierce through all of the woolliest clouds and wooziest whirlpools of the miasma. So,
Yeah. I've just been, like, showing all of these art as you've been talking
good.
to,
So these birds take these islands that drift through the planet and weave them into buildings, essentially. They form their societies off of the barks of tree trunks and vines that grow around them. And they cultivate fruit, they cultivate parts of the plants that grow, they cultivate bugs and eat them. There is all sorts of wildlife in between Drek and plants. And because the environment around these plant islands is the only thing that a lot of these animals can breathe, they don't really drift too far because they don't really know what is on the other side of some of these thicker clouds. But bugs do, because bugs follow swarming patterns. Bugs navigate based on stars, like they do here. So, if you sing in a tune, if you are a Drek and you sing in a tune that these scarabs can drone with, and they don't have their own swarm that they usually drone with, they'll land on your head, and because of the way harmonic symbiotism works on this planet, they'll communicate information with you. They'll help you navigate. Bugs can't fly that far on their own if they don't have their, swarm of miasma. And so the idea is, if you get the right bug on your head, it can help navigate you through clouds you can't see to get to other places where their swarm might be. This can lead you to, other islands, if you know. So there becomes sort of the main trade and the main method of travel is breeding certain kinds of recognizable bugs so that Drek can drone and catch one and get to a station where they breed and swarm these tamed bugs. And that ends up being, imagine you're just sort of like you're in an MMO and you're just taking tooltips, and it introduces you to a quest and there's a thing that keeps popping up saying go here, do this, go here, do this. That's essentially what the bugs do for the Drek. And every time, and if they are sort of aligned to a certain species, they'll have to navigate according to what that bug says to get to their next destination, and they're sort of at the whim of it.
Yes.
So, That explains the bugs on their foreheads.
Yeah.
And that explains how these Drek could basically live their lives. You can also just never do the head bug thing. You can also just stay on your island. They're big fucking islands. Consider, this is the size of Jupiter. These are birds. I don't know how big they would be in relation to people, but Jupiter is like 12 or 13 Earths across, I think. And no, it's more than that. It's gotta be way
I think
more
it's
than
way more than that. Hang on.
How many? Yeah.
How many? Why isn't my computer plugged in?
How many Earths is Jupiter? I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
1,300 Earths.
Jesus Christ!
So this is a pretty big planet. So there's 12 main layers, sort of like a chromatic scale. There's 12 main layers of these veins of plant islands. And the further down you go, the darker they get.
Yes.
And so, depending on where you're born on this planet, you have different opportunities available to you just based on how much sunlight is hitting the plants that you live on. If they don't have enough fruit to provide for everyone, people get competitive. If you don't have enough Earth to make a flight, to literally have enough energy to make a flight an island up, then you don't give a fuck about navigating with head beetles because you don't have the energy in the first place. You don't have the wherewithal. You don't have the power to do that. And so there really is no floor. You kind of have to stick to one of these plant islands and the bullshit going on with it. Unless you get to some of the higher atmospheres where cultures flourish a bit more. So if you want dark and gritty, you know where your Drek would spring from. If you want something more akin to, those visions of a lost golden age, with stone temples and stuff like that, that's where the top levels would be mostly.
Yes. Sorry, I've just been doing tiny dog.
Tiny dog.
Tiny dog. Somebody in the chat was like, "There's a tiny dog," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people noticed. I put a tiny Casey
Yeah.
on the.
There's a scene in Etc. Reverse that this basically is.
Yeah, and that's what I thought of, and I was like, I gotta draw it. Gotta draw it. Jupiter the character isn't actually this big.
Yeah, no.
If only.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
I mean, the game pieces would be, about that size.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a game piece,
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, it's got the
It's
base.
got... I should do that. I should make a Hero Forge piece.
I think someone, made one for Casey.
Woo!
Because someone sent that in the chat. I don't know who it was. Pretty sure that came up in the Discord at some point. I gotta bring up your
I feel like...
shit.
Yeah, hang on. Let me... Hey, this is this is...
Yeah, that's what.
That was me! Hey, cat. Okay, so now that we know what a Drek is, we should, well, you guys have seen a lot of Jupiter. But here's Vasan.
Yeah, Vasan's a pigeon.
Vasan's a pigeon. Jupiter's a jay. Stellar's jay, a Eurasian jay,
And a blue jay.
and a blue jay. And Vasan, I forget what kind of pigeon I made them. It's a kind of pigeon that has this weird head thing. But it did 2 versions of that pigeon. And then
Yeah.
a rock dove, I think is what it was called.
Yeah. They're the
This
more...
one.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
got those... I love that green and purple.
Wait, what scene is that? The Oh Yes You Are scene. No, in the Etc.
It's-
verse, didn't Casey have a dream?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's in one of the Casey-JC conversations
Yeah.
where Casey goes on about this and JC's like, yeah, okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Or it might be in text. I don't remember.
it was in text.
Yeah, okay.
Where Casey explains, I had a dream where I was myself, but I wasn't myself, And
I was staring
and I
into
was-
an infinite, like, process of me looking at myself, and also the light that was illuminating my ability to look at myself. It
Yeah.
goes on about that whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so birds. Ooh, it's been long enough. I think I can show Aster. Cuz
Do it.
Patreon. Oh wait. It's been on Patreon for a while. I didn't save the updated version.
There's another thing about dragons. They're not birds, they're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Some of them have, dinosaur-y
change this.
patterns, but...
Ooh.
Or some of them have more bird-like patterns, but, they can also just be,
Fucking.
like this character, Raptor Astrestia.
Yeah.
No beak. Still feathers.
I think that's closer to the colors that I had before.
Yeah.
And I just didn't save it. I'm gonna save that now. So, this has been on Patreon for a while, and I'm gonna... Oh, failed to save.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna plug myself. So...
It's your stream.
It's my stream! Whoa, I think there's a... Yeah, there. If you go to my patreon.com/spooniecat, I almost said SpoonieChan. No. No, that's not who I am anymore. Every Wednesday I post either like a clip for the next video that I'm gonna do, or like a voice clip, or some art for the next video. And then on Friday, for like just $1 patrons, I post concept art for whatever I'm like working on. And right now, I'm doing concept art for Etceteraverse. So that would be why there's this fella.
Yes!
Yeah! Yes!
No, I love that pattern.
This is my favorite. This one.
These are like Smash skins.
Right? Right?
So another thing about this universe, basically, is that we have emotional ranges and we have a time of day that, we're sort of different people depending on, like, the situation we're in. We have a nightlife and a day life, a lot of us. So, on this planet, days pass very strangely because the storms just sort of whip people around. If you get on a different island, your days are different lengths because everything is constantly moving at different speeds. Months have some relevance, years have some relevance, but everything in between is sort of like a loose passage of time. And this loose passage of time sort of enables a different way that they use those time loops. And this gives them a spectrum of colors they can be. There's essentially 3 angles you can see a Drek at. One is high noon, one is midnight, and one is dusk, like dawn. And just like we can sort of change the pitch of our voice, or, change our affectation to be more formal or more friendly, part of their way to do that is just shifting their color scheme.
Yes.
And they tend to stick to, like, 3 different sets of color schemes that sort of Z-fight over each other. Different ones dominate at different times.
Hell yeah. Sorry,
I hope that was a concise description.
It's pretty good. Can we be the Spoonie chat? Yes. Also, I just saw your message. This is names. Mood.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Hello, Mood. I knew I was looking at the name. I was like, that rings a bell.
Yeah.
That rings a bell. Who are you? One day I'll donate to your Patreon as well, Spoonie. Thank you. You don't have to. It is only if it is within your ability and you are interested, then fucking go for it. I like the red black. Oh, so I was messing with shit. So this was a Drek I made last stream.
Yeah.
I stream like once a month. I might make that go up if streams get like more populated. But this was a concept I had for like a water village like Drek.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a scarab. It's a dragonfly. Also, I gave him like webbing for the hands and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a crane, if you couldn't tell.
So there would be rivers and seas and stuff on this planet, but they would be like 3-dimensional tubes of water just kind of floating.
Yeah.
And that's sort of where rain would come from.
Yeah.
As if like your island passes through one of these tubes.
Yes. Although this is my Drexona that I made.
Yeah.
This is a Roadrunner. And this is a golden pheasant. And this is a woodpecker. I also made it look like a skull on the face because that's me. I am death. Before I forget, people should start naming birds so we can start from there.
Yeah.
Like, give me a bird and we'll figure out, like, what kind of bird we can go from and then figure out the color palettes and we'll go on a bird adventure.
It's bird time.
It's bird time. We should actually make birds. Also, I put...
And suggest... Throw out, like, suggestions for other animals to look at, too. Like, different kinds of bugs. Different kinds of, like, reptiles.
Yeah.
Because all that can feed into this.
Yeah.
Actually, look up... Open a new tab. I want to... So look up climatic resonance. Because you've been sort of... It's hard to spell.
Is it like Chimera? Or?
I think C-Y-M.
C-Y-M?
Yeah, climatic. So you've sort of already been following stuff like this already,
Uh-huh.
but it would be interesting to just sort of use it as more of a... I'll turn this down, it's gonna get loud.
Yeah, let me, hang on. I gotta switch. I gotta switch the screen. Full screen. Can I show other people's content on my stream? I'm sure I can. Hang on, let me stop your music for a second. Whew! Wait. What are we watching?
It's just sort of like these kind of patterns. The like lines on the legs, the lightning lines and stuff on the legs just sort of resemble it. The audio isn't that important.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up anyway.
They can hear it anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh! There you go. Ooh, I've
That
seen
kinda
this before. Yeah, where it moves depending on like the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is literally all the universe is. That's it.
That's it.
It's just a bunch of this happening in 3 dimensions, and then we happen. You do this enough, and it makes us.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
We're learning about Drek.
Yeah, basically.
We are.
So this is sort of like everything is sort of not too in this dimension. Everything is not too far off from this sort of thing. Yeah. So like chimatic designs and you know, because like okay, if you look at the knee of your Drek in Fire Alpaca, like you have that same sort of thing going on.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about stars. I was like diamonds. Hell yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the cathedral thing.
Ooh. Why is my mouse moving on its own?
Ooh, it's like aliens.
Yeah. Alright. Did anybody give us birds? I'm not paying attention. Hang on. I gotta get back to
Oh, I gotta pull up the chat again. I'm stupid. Bearded vulture, a raven,
Ooh!
penguins.
Ooh! That's a good... Ooh. These are all great contenders. Hang on, let me turn the music back on. By the way, if anybody has suggestions for music, I have a whole goddamn playlist on Spotify now.
Penguins would be interesting.
Penguins would be because, like, I can do the whole like aquatic dragon thing that I did with the crane.
Yeah. How about what a bearded vultures though.
Yeah, I feel
Ooh,
like
look
I
at
feel
this
like we
guy.
can make an actual like character, like a canon, like important character.
Off of a bearded vulture.
Yeah, we could.
Um,
Also, vultures.
is that a yes for doing it on stream or no?
For like drawing.
For this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna draw we were gonna draw a Drek together.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Yeah.
if you're saying it's canon, you could do it.
I mean, if we end up like really liking it. Hang on, music time.
I really like this bearded vulture. I would also like a penguin.
I mean, we can vote.
Hang on. Yeah.
Wait, let me
What
let
other
me
suggestions are there?
yeah, hang on. Let me bring up full screen and we can like look up. So what were this? A bearded vulture.
Look at it.
I love it so much. I've been thinking about this actually, and I feel like, okay, imagine bearded vulture. It's secretary mixture,
Ooh.
and you can see my weird. You can see while I was looking up secretary bird, you can see that I was looking up snake Furby earlier.
Snake Furby.
Now everybody's gonna know. I looked up snake Furby. Anyway, penguin. Oh wait, they're crazy. Emperor penguin. Emperor penguins are cool. What are the weird penguin? There's something. Okay, I don't know if this is real. Fairy penguin. Oh yeah, it is real. I heard about fairy penguins when I was younger, and I was like, what?
That's cute.
They're so cute. I didn't even know what they looked like. But I had a penguin plushie that named Fairy.
This is also a good contender.
It's fairy penguin. Let's say you chat. Raven.
See, I feel like ravens would be kind of hard because they're all black. That wouldn't really be the one to do for like a stream.
Yeah. Patu bird. Ooh, Patu.
Patoos.
Patu. Okay, hang on. I want to look up Raven.
Fuck.
Shit.
Wait.
Stop. Okay, Patu.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, this is awful. See, I love this. So, oh my god, extend.
Yeah. No,
Extend.
it mimics a tree branch.
Yeah,
It mimics a dead tree stump.
I think Tawny Frogmouth is the same thing, or around the same. I love them.
Related.
They're they make me laugh.
Look at that.
This is me. We're getting off track. This is exactly what the stream was supposed to be. So like, extend. No, my favorite. Okay, they had one of these when I worked at Animal Kingdom. Tawny Frogmouth, and the one that they had was always so afraid. So it would just hide all the time by putting its neck out like this, and I could never figure out where its face was. It's like, where are you? But now that you guys have seen what they actually look like, you don't understand my pain. I just thought they were bringing out like a block of wood. I was like, what the fuck?
Suddenly bird.
It's a bird? I don't believe you. That doesn't look like a bird. It looks like wood. That's a tree. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Okay, so people seem excited about a bearded vulture. Hang on. Oh no. Let me open my. Oh! I'm.
People. One. Wait. Ostrich?
Ostrich! I should make a snake Furby Drek.
Ostrich would be funny.
Ostrich would be cute.
I really like the bearded vulture though.
I do. That's like, ooh. And that can be like easily very dragony.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But here's where it gets interesting. Hang on, let me get back to full screen. Huh. So, clearly this is going to be the daytime sunlight version, the brighter version.
Yeah. What other kind of vultures are there?
Let's find out.
Ooh.
Here's these with the white heads.
This would be
You lost it.
this neutral looking one.
I love vultures.
Or this one. I
Ooh.
really like its neutral form.
Yeah. I do like this brown.
This
Yeah, with the naked head.
yeah.
They look like turkeys, sorta.
Yeah. Fight turkey.
Fight turkey! They don't fight, they just eat dead bodies.
These ones are about to fight.
Where is that on mine? Hang on. I gotta find the fight turkey. Yes! Fight turkeys. I don't know, turkeys are pretty scary. They're huge. That'd be a fun Drek. Turkey chicken.
Turkey chicken.
Turkey and chicken.
Turducken.
Turducken. Like a turducken.
Turducken. No, that would actually look really cool with like duck patterns.
Yeah. No, okay. In all seriousness, wood duck. Look like a fucking samurai. Hell yeah.
Ducks look like Chow evolutions.
I love them. Ducks are good. They're shaped. They have a good shape.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to look like, but they're doing it.
They're doing a good job. Look at this one. This is how I spend most of my life, is looking up birds and going, look at this.
That would totally blend in with a bunch of ducks that are the same as it, but probably on nothing else.
Yeah.
How the fuck? What are they trying to do? You
They're
look
trying
so
to-
loud.
They're actually, these wood ducks, they sound like squeaky toys.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that help them?
I just remember when I worked, no, I'm dripping. Your Dr. Pepper's dripping. Oh! When I worked at, I think it was at SeaWorld. Ooh, the black one. Oh, black. Ooh, hang on. We gotta go back to Vulture Town. There's an all black one here too. Okay, now we gotta look up black vulture. Ooh, okay. They got a wrinkly ass face. Here he goes.
It's like fucking like Gaudius.
Yes! With the white ooh, okay. So we got a dark form, we got our light form, we got our
Light form was the
neutral.
The neutral was the turkey vulture.
Turkey.
This?
Turkey vote? Is that a real thing? Turkey vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the goober head. That's just a word. Not
Just
a...
like this picture.
Ooh.
Good.
It's
Good wings. That looks like from the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 2 seconds after this one.
Whoa. Okay. So now we've got our palettes. Oh, hummingbirds. That's a good idea too.
You could think about some of that for the scales.
I could.
What is an Egyptian?
Bearded vultures are basically already dragons.
Ooh, look at Egyptian vulture.
Oh! Oh.
Oh, that would look good with the cross with a secretary bird too.
Yeah!
If you wanted to do something like this,
Egyptian.
this with the secretary bird for the light form, and then the other one for the default.
Yeah.
Or the
We could go crazy and
what
like,
was that? The bearded vulture.
yeah. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
It's got the yellow face.
Ah. I like this one too.
I like that for the God, that would be good as a sunlight form, and then have this one be the neutral.
Yeah. Ah! McDonald's!
Or have this one be the dark one.
That would be a good.
It would be a good,
It would be a good. Dr. Peeble.
because then we wouldn't have it.
More Furby searches, I see. Listen. I've been going down a rabbit hole. I make a series called Fandemonium. I want to know. I'd make so many Dracoseas if I could draw bird beaks.
You don't even have to. They could be reptiles.
Yeah, you could make it a dragon head. You could make a crocodile head. You could make a lizard head. They're like gold masked birds. Okay.
You
so-
could just have them be wearing a mask.
But I was saying, we could go crazy. Black vulture and raven. That's not much, but just black.
See, what I was gonna say is like this would be a good dark form because it's not just purely black.
Yeah,
It's like it's got a lot of black, but it's got like colored accents.
and then we could do like a turkey vulture for the
Turkey vulture for neutral, and then that with the Egyptian. Like have the Egyptian vulture, but with the secretary bird things out the back,
yeah.
and then just have it
Well-
change colors.
Yeah, we could have the. I mostly just wanted these things.
Yeah,
The head.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, for all the things.
Yeah.
I can just. They're so pretty. What the fuck? Damn. Secretary birds. Okay, so now we got birds. I need to get back to working. Okay.
Birds.
Now we got birds. Now we got. Okay. Okay.
Are you going to do a Fandemonium on Furbies?
I want to. I'm thinking about it. If people want it enough, like, I don't know what I would do it on. Other than Furbies, I like want to make a point out of every Fandemonium video I do, because like the Kingdom Hearts video wasn't just Kingdom Hearts, it was how Kingdom Hearts made everybody gay. Okay, here's where things get interesting. Oh, bearded vulture. I kind of want to give it a more dragon qualities. It's very fluffy.
Yeah.
So I keep all the Drek I've designed so far have been kind of like skinny. I kind of want to do like a big. Well, Aster was kind of buff, just a little. Be like buff bearded, beefy.
This is Baphomet.
Yes.
Big machiner.
Ooh. Give it Dorito body. Okay. Before we get what should we think of a bug? Chat. Give me a bug.
Yeah, we need a bug.
That or like no bug, because I don't know if you guys noticed, Aster doesn't have a bug. No bug.
Yeah, Aster just does like shrooms.
I thought you were just gonna end it at Aster just does.
That's just yeah. That too.
Isn't that? This is beefy. It's fine. It's beefy enough. This is what
Mantis.
Ooh, Casey.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm drinking
Stop drinking my
your pepper.
my pepper. Ah.
Another word for pepper.
Bebida.
To drink.
Big beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firefly. I kind of like Firefly.
I like moth is good. Have you seen a Luna moth?
No.
Ooh, okay. Time to switch the screen back. I don't think that would fit.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a mushroom.
I love Luna moth. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry if anybody's afraid of bugs. I hope you're not afraid of these kinds of bugs. They are pretty. They're so pretty. I won't look too much and I won't screen share with any more bugs because I don't
Oh, and
know.
it's got them. Its antennae are like the fractals.
Fluff.
Yeah, it's like those fractal ferns.
Yeah, I've seen them in person before. They're fucking huge.
Jeez.
They're like fairy size. Like they're like chunk.
Yeah.
I really like Firefly. I think I might. Mantis is cool. Like, okay, with a mantis.
There's a thing from before there was any cellular life. Before there was any cellular, like multicellular life. There were these organisms that were found fossilized,
Yeah.
and they're just fractals. Like the earliest thing that like replicating DNA learned how to do to like make more of itself was like, let's just do the same pattern. Let's just keep doing the same thing. And like that's sort of, I sort of imagine like the tree islands to have these huge wings, like leaves sort of like just branching out that are these sort of fractal patterns. And then there'd be like an airship sort of like nucleus to the whole thing. But that would also mean that it's possible for some of those wings to get fucked up.
Yeah.
And then that would change the course of the island.
Mechanical wings.
Yeah. So all of their metal would come from space. Rocks would be very rare. Gemstones would be very rare that aren't, you know, some kind of petrified amber. You have to be really fucking special or really good at what you do to be able to afford metals or rocks of any kind. So there's relatively few machinists, but there is an underground meteorite trade, and stuff gets around.
Hell yeah. I mean, the leg's way too big. They're fine
No,
now.
it's fine. Big leg.
Because look at these chunk. They have like fluff all the way down. So I think that might be cool. Big chunky like Clydesdale. I'm making these legs too far apart. They're standing like that Winston Churchill shit.
Like, conservative, UK politicians.
Yes. Also, I didn't say hi to Vixlia. I saw you were here, and I didn't say hi, because I'm a jerk. What about isopods? Yeah! Isopods, like, roly-polies.
Yeah, I like these. They're crustaceans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, this big one.
Yeah, they're so big.
Oh my god.
Hello, King the Dumb. I don't like calling you King the Dumb. That's mean.
I could totally see like an island, like just fishing for a bunch of these huge fucking isopods.
Yeah. Eaten. I wonder
Yeah.
if they taste good.
And they would just like roll them up and just like toss them. Like, here, catch this ball and play games.
Yeah. It's like, did you ever see, like, I know you didn't watch a lot of Disney movies. Did you ever see, Emperor's New Groove?
God, once in Spanish for Spanish class.
Oh my god. That's good. Because they did eat, like, a roly-poly bug in that movie. And they, like, slapped it, and it, like, unrolled and had, like, all the food in it, or all the meat in it. And it was supposed to be gross, but I was like, I want that. Damn. And people are always like, oh, eating lobsters and crabs is like eating bugs, and I'm like, yeah, they're delicious. I don't know, there's something really, like, appetizing about eating bugs to me. I don't know. Bugs are delicious.
It would have to be the right circumstance for me to want to eat bugs.
It depends on the bug, I think. I wouldn't eat a cockroach.
On the gas giant, lower islands are really into eating bugs. Higher islands think that's fucking crazy because bugs are sacred.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm dropping that lore.
yeah, just keep thinking about it.
Dragons!
Dragons.
I don't know what this spike is. These are big legs.
Yeah,
I said buff and then I made them with like giant fucking legs. Ooh. Stumpy. No. I think I just have to make the...
you have to make the torso one.
That's what I have to do. Yeah, so. Oh! Look at my stream, it's been 50 minutes and all I have is a torso and legs.
See, the problem is that a bag of cricket flour costs like $70.
Jesus.
So like, I'd eat more bugs. I'd totally get more of my protein from bugs. But we don't have the infrastructure in place to do that right now.
I'm gonna give this puffed chest.
Straight up nacho body.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You gotta-
Okay. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Nacho. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's real Dorito.
That's good. Hunk. That's so much. Actually, that's too much. Okay.
You think? No, like, genuine question. That was acceptable.
Concentrated. Okay. That better. I thought you said you think, like...
No.
Okay. Okay. Heckin' big legs.
Yeah.
We should eat more bugs. It's better. It's better for you.
Bugs are expensive unless you're buying like live crickets and not for pet feed. See, yeah, and how sanitary is that to like eat that yourself? Like, I would imagine that those in like shipping and stuff aren't really treated to the same standards that like human food would be.
No.
So, like,
Huh. Also, Drek have 3 fingers.
yeah, like bird claws.
I didn't realize this until like 3 songs in.
That's fine. Drek are loose approximations of creatures in the first place. They're meant to be seraphim. And we can't really see seraphim the way that they exist. So this is one take on that concept.
I keep making everything too big. Why do I keep... No!
That's fine.
Listen. Proportionally. Ha! Okay. Every time I draw, the Drek hands, I always draw them too big and then I have to scale them down, and that's...
And there's a big fucking finger.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like the size of the forearm.
Yeah!
Big
This is what I do!
Mickey Mouse has hands.
Stop! This is what I do.
I love you.
Now it's small. I need to... hang on. I need to look at their claws. Talons. Okay. They're skinny. They've got like 4 talons. Oh! No.
That's fine. No.
No, it's not. I'm just gonna do it like this.
You know what I should do in the con line?
Hmm.
Come up with different base number systems.
Yeah?
Because different birds would have different amounts of claws.
You think?
Would count to different things.
Cool.
I mean, if you're drawing them with different claws.
No,
Or you're just redrawing them?
I'm just redrawing it
Oh,
to
just
make
so
it.
they're like thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they had like big chunky feet, I expected them to have like chunky hand, like talons, but they don't. They have skinny. This arm is too stiff. It's fine. I'll figure this out. Maybe. Okay. I've known people, like artists who've been drawing digitally for years, who didn't know that the transform tool existed. I'd be like drawing, and then I would fucking do this. And they'd be like, what?
How did you do that?
How'd you do
What
that?
is this magic?
Or I'd be like, oh, this hand's too big. Or too small, and be like, whoop. And they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, that's why you draw digitally. So you can do shit like that. My friend Aaron, he like, I'm calling him out in front of God and everybody right now. He's going to school for coding and digital art. And he didn't know what clipping layers were. He had no idea. Wait, I see something about Jack and Daxter. Yes! We gotta play Jack and Daxter after this.
Base 3 or base 8? That's actually really interesting. Oh, fuck, I don't have my book with me. But I broke down multiplication charts for different bases when I was designing some Aqneppine and etc. reverse lore shit. And there's some really interesting fucking patterns that you can do in base 3. There's really interesting there's different like mathematical beauty shapes, you know, that occur. But base 8 is especially interesting. Base 8 is usually what I think in for stuff a lot because I think musically, and for practical scales that tends to be what you have to work with.
It's too stuck.
Base 3 is interesting because it's essentially what DNA is. Or would it be? No. That'd be base 4. But, base 3, I did this thing where I sort of charted the multiplication, like, of each number into different points. It's very hard to describe what I was doing, but basically I would, add up the digits in the multiples of different bases up to, their equivalent of 100, and with base 3, you have the shape of a hand, the shape of a leaf, and the shape of a flame that occur if you do that along a number line. And I think that's really fucking interesting. Once you get above base 8, you sort of have the patterns that will repeatedly appear in higher bases. And there's really, like, different roles that quantities play in relation to each other that don't really go away. They just sort of truncate themselves and quantize themselves differently depending on, like, your number base. This is all relevant to anything, but...
I like how I was like, I'm gonna make it chunky. And then I slowly... And they're just more lean. Their proportions were like so stumpy. And I'm like, ugh. Okay, here's a question. Should I make the head more reptilian or bird-like? I'm still gonna do like the cool like feathers in the back, but chat, what say you? Before I get into that, I think I'm gonna put a firefly on this, boys. When you gotta look up what a firefly looks like. Oh, they're cute. They're very small. What's this? Bird-like. Embrace the chunk.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't say hi to Saxon. Hello, Saxon.
Max feathers.
Max feathers. Okay. I mean,
The amount of feathers wouldn't change regardless.
yeah, no, I'm still gonna do feathery. I've got so many tabs open. Oh. Honestly, a bearded vulture is enough like a dragon that I'm like... Oh.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is, like, over the years I've had so many conversations with people about, like, why is there no fucking feathered dinosaur representation? Why in fiction do we still draw dinosaurs as this, like, as these lizardy things, like, when we know that a bunch of them, like, a bunch of the popular ones, like, had feathers? And, like, I just sort of had the idea, like, what if that, but people? So what's interesting is that in Germanic, which in the mythos, there is a Germanic language that is spoken in some mountains that communicate with this tribe in another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And what's interesting is that in Aqneppine, the language they speak is based on, like, an older, like, proto-language that a lot of stuff comes from. And the word for human is, like, Digimon, or Digimon, or something like that.
Digimon.
Yeah, it's Digimon. And that comes from the word for earth, like dirt, which is Digimon. So, what's interesting about the word Drek is that it is a Germanic word for dirt.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted by my cat. There's nothing for you. No. Oh, she found the chips. It is her food time, but I'm going to at least finish this head. Dirt.
But like, consider a bunch of dinosaurs, like, you know, in between when there were a bunch of fucking dinosaurs on the planet, before going extinct and before becoming birds, there's sort of this in-between species. Imagine they went to space and colonized Jupiter. And
Yeah.
they evolved to meet the, you know, existing life that they found there, and then cultivated it into something bigger.
Don't mind my cat. She exists.
Well, the idea of humans being dirt, like, if you consider what dirt is, it's the byproduct of, you know, like, fungus and life sweeping itself over, like, otherwise immutable material. We as people are sort of we are what things are planted in. We are what movements root themselves in. Like, we are the basis for a whole new reality that grows on top of us, right? So any sentience strives to become like dirt, in that it is fertile ground. This is the salt of the earth shit. Jesus talked about this. Hang on. Like, we are the things that bring life to everything past us. All sentiences are like that, and all sentiences, like, you know, who reach a certain point name themselves something that is essentially a word for dirt. Drek to the Drek, it just means we have eyes.
This is some anime here. Huh.
That's some Goku shit.
Yeah!
You gotta make him Dragon Ball Orange.
I got
We have eyes. Yeah. Drek. So the ancient Greek derkomai, which meant, or edrakon, were different takes on, like, this verb derko, which meant to see clearly. Edrakon basically means a vision, something I have seen. And that's where we get dragon from. So the idea is that dragons are not a specific, like, our word for dragon and the way that we've referred to them. Oh, that's very lion-y.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, if they played Drek D&D, they'd be a lion.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck was I saying? I forget. I lost it.
What is that? It's probably
Kleptis, meaning thief. Ooh.
Get out of the chips! Get down! Let me finish this head. This is very good.
Let me find where klepto comes from. Klepto. Klep. To steal.
Upai! I know there's an open bag of chips in there. You can't have it. She just looks at me. She doesn't do anything. I love this.
Klep
Okay.
would be a good first start of a name, honestly.
Ooh.
Klep.
I love that iPad.
Clepeter.
Clepeter.
I mean, thief wing.
Clepeter.
Yeah. Sarah's giving me cheap vibes. Well, the thing about headdresses is that they're meant to mimic birds.
Yeah. That's why they have feathers.
Yeah.
Okay, I need more room for this. I like how right now it just kind of looks like man with bird head.
Yeah.
But
That's kind of big.
yeah,
Or the face, at least.
yeah.
Just have the mane be the same size, but make it. Is it gonna have the secondary things?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, or wait, does it have the ch? No, it's clap. Clip.
For the head. I really want to add horns. This would look good with horns. I just don't know what kind of horns.
I feel like it's got the secretary bird things.
That's true.
Then the horns might be excess.
It's gonna be too much. Here. Entertainer stream.
Okay, I can be here.
I'm gonna feed my cat. Oh. She must scream. Are you drawing? No.
Right. Fight bird time.
Fight bird. Tiny cat screams in the background. Men with bird heads, so thoth.
I mean, there's
Good.
a few.
Good.
Horus is also bird head.
Like Horus. Isis isn't bird head. Isis is Is that? No. Isis is
Just a woman with
just a woman
with a
sometimes.
throne on her head.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Damn. Is the head?
Usa.
I think the head looks fine. I think it's the feathers around it that make it look crazy. But I feel like
Yeah, maybe.
I adjusted the head a little bit. No fight bird. But with the wings, it should even out. You know what? I'm gonna make them do the vulture thing. Just a shruggy.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm looking up Egyptian gods now. Yah!
Yeah.
Yah! He's the moon god. Assume the lunar aspect of Thoth. Oh, and there's Yarrick.
Oh.
Jericho. Illuminator of the heavens, illuminator of the myriads of stars, and Lord of the sickle.
introduced that idea. Now I'm like, huh.
But, like, for the sake of iridescence, maybe, like, keep them mostly organic for the stream, at least.
Yeah.
Egyptian moon god was constant. Thoth was also a moon god.
Robotic birds fly around and terrorize real birds. CNN.com. Yeah. Just give me gears.
Gears.
Okay, what if I put like something kind of like this, not as busy, along the edge? Oh, this is gonna be hard. CNN, what? I was looking up mechanical bird wings, and that's one of the things that came up. I need more content. No. Good typo.
So Jehudi apparently just means he who is like the ibis, like etymologically. Originated from Jehu.
Jehu?
Jehu.
Speaking of who, an Owl-Drek would be fun too.
I didn't even know. What the fuck?
On! Ooh!
That's a new one. Multiple titles for Thoth are also known, including Sheps, Lord of Kamenu, Aston, Kenti, Mehi, Hab, and Aan.
Damn.
Thoth was also known by specific aspects of himself. For instance, the moon god Yas-Jehudi, representing the moon for an entire month. One of Thoth's titles, Thrice Great, was translated into the Greek Trismegistos, yielding Hermes Trismegistus. Oh, An is the god of equilibrium.
Nice.
Also appears as a dog-faced baboon.
Oh.
So, Jehudi is, in the mythos, Jehudi is essentially Pope of the planet. There is a planet where all of the bird gods and angels and all that exist on, and currently, Jehudi is the most powerful. So, they care a lot about wisdom, writing, science, magic, art, judgment, the dead. They also care a lot about scarabs. And a moon temple.
As you should.
Yeah.
I want to make fluff.
There's a sort of Senate cabinet thing called the Ogdode, and there's different like roles that clergy can take, and I don't really know much about that. That's just essentially the Vatican, though. Not all of the planet has to revolve around the Can I pour more of this?
Yeah.
Not all of the planet has to revolve around, like, the bugs or the churches of the bugs. You could fucking make up, like, a bug and a fellowship of it, whatever cult rules that this, like, group would have. You could just invent a whole goddamn thing. I only really think about scarabs. There's a whole huge planet. It's 1,300 Earths big, so there's probably a lot of stuff going on here that I don't know. If you get to a frontier we haven't yet, and it vibes with the rest of the story is essentially canon. So, you can push whatever frontiers you want with this universe and character designs.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to think of where to put scales. So I know I want to do. Well, because I made the legs floof. Gonna take my Drek to the Old Town Road. Yeah.
It's bug time.
Is it?
Scales.
Oh. Okay. With like a diamond. That hat is throwing me off. It makes it too funny. Stop.
Yeah.
This is some crystal gem bullshit. Yeah. This is weird. I'm gonna make this fluffy too. I'll give it the thing that I gave Aster, which is the big poof. The big poof. Okay. This is a party bird. A party fight. Fight
Yeah.
party.
Fight party bird.
Fight party! I'm trying to, should I do tail feathers? Or should I do something more... Like, what are their tail feathers are just like... They're just normal. Or I can go crazy. I never did the secretary bird thing. Damn it. Let me do that first. Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, one name idea. Keeping thief as the first element. The Klepkipper means dick thief.
Dick Dick thief.
Klepker would be thief heart. Kleptwek. The thief skin.
Thief skin. Yeah. Tiny bug. Yes. I'm trying to figure out how to make these secretary bird things work. I like this. It looks like a book.
Yeah.
It might be. I think it's too much. I think it's gonna be too much. Unless I just do the two. So I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just gonna do this to see what it looks like. Horn. But
I think there's too much going on with the mane there.
like in general,
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like with the horns.
with the horns. What if they were smaller?
I don't know.
Chat.
I don't really like horns because there's not really many avian or reptilian things that have horns.
I'm the exception. My Drexona is the only one with horns. Gonna fly till I can't no more.
God.
Oh, hello, Athena. Welcome. Oh no, the music. Does anybody... Wait. No. There's still a little bit more.
Me.
Yeah. Oh shit, I stopped it. Wait a minute. I got scared. And I thought it was going to start playing, like, not your music, and then
Oh.
YouTube would be like, "What are you doing?"
Right?
No! Making them too fluffy. It's fine. Don't dig the cowboy chaps.
That's my favorite part.
That's your favorite part? Really?
Maybe.
Wait, let me make this more angular. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try, since I've been thinking about Furby snakes.
What?
I'm thinking about snake tail. This is just a rough sketch. It just looks like poo for now. It's fine. Or, alternatively, oh! I put it on the wrong layer. It's fine. Guess we gotta have the snake tail. Alternatively. Just have bird tail. Okay. Bird tail, snake tail. I could even... Whoa. Be crazy. Put a rattle. This is the cowboy. You gotta... I can't. I'm in love with this bird. And I just wanted to be a cowboy bird with a rattlesnake tail. There was a rattlesnake dragon in the new Spyro.
Ooh.
Because oh, it's so cool. In they have like the different worlds, and each world it has like a different purpose in the Dragon Kingdom or whatever. And peacekeepers that are all like warriors and stuff, and they're in a desert, so they had like desert inspired
Right.
like lizards and snakes and stuff, and I'm like, ah! Ah! It was so cool. Can I keep the snake tail?
Go for it.
Fuck yeah! My stream. I just need your approval, cause Drek. Okay. Okay. Finally, I've drawn a bird. Oh, the chat is there. I forgot. And so now, it is a line art time. Wait, unless... I think I was gonna try to add mechanical. I don't know how I do it though. Drawn a bird. I don't think I'm gonna go with clothes, but just know. I don't know how to draw a cowboy hat. Just know in your heart. This is what's going on. Is there anything else I should add? Or is it pretty solid?
I don't know any problems.
Cool. Chat, what should I do? It's a bird. It's got a snake tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Snake bird.
I'm including that. I think I gave Jupiter a snake tongue too, but that's just because dragon.
Yeah.
In our hearts, they will always be a cowboy. Yeah. I'm also gonna give them this. Huh? Oh yes, snake tongue. Oh yes. You know how like thorny devils have spikies? Thorny devils. Ooh, spiky. I'm going. Y'all. Morelli, you've saved my life. I'm doing this. I don't know how, if the music has been loud enough and I just haven't noticed this whole time. If you guys have been sitting in silence like, where's the music? I'm so sorry. There's been music this whole time. Excuse me. Snaggle Crew. Yeah. I did that with my Drexona too. Oh, too big. Yeah, I have the music turned up like halfway. And I can hear it, but it's like I'm not getting the feed of the stream. Okay, hear me out. Morale mentioned the thorny devil.
Yeah,
It's got like cool like eyebrow horns.
that's interesting.
So I was like, okay, this could like blend into like the feathers.
I like that.
And it would match like the face. So it's like pseudo horns. Wait, what is it? Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna spike you. Yes, okay. Rally has saved my life.
Hell yeah. No, that looks cool.
Cool. I'm excited. The butterfly. So it looks like a tiny scarab. With, well, yeah. Good. Gotta make a story for this cowboy dress. They also like kind of look like a captain of a spaceship right now.
Yeah.
Cowboy captain.
It's totally wrong. But just
Shit.
sorry. I
Thank
just
you. Thank you.
thought you needed to see that.
Yeah. Huh. I'm drinking this.
Do it. You earned it.
It's my beepus. Now that we figured out, I wanted to call this Drek for a second, Charlie Chapman, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Why?
Who is that? This chaps.
Chaplin, you mean?
I don't know where this name came from.
Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
He did, acting.
Shit.
Who's in, like, movies?
No way.
Yeah.
That's this Drek's name now.
Captain Cowboy.
Captain Cowboy. What's that in Aqneppine?
Let me see.
Sounded like defeated, but I know.
Let's see. Give me a second.
But we got 11 people watching.
It's a ghost. Is there even a word for boy? I gotta find it.
This is just a spike.
No, wait. Yeah, I apparently don't have a word for boy.
Gender's not a thing. Oh, no.
I mean, the closest thing I could get to would be, it would be Ghost. No, wait. Wokorwos.
That sounds like Goku, almost. Slightly.
Wokorwo.
Hell yeah. I don't know, I liked the thief. Dick thief.
Flipkipper.
Yeah.
Could also mean thief dick.
Thief Dick! That sounds like a detective.
Yeah, who steals things. Thief love would be Klepwin. Klepwin. Thief Tro would be Kleptrel.
Me too. Okay. It has been 111 minutes since you started. Amazing. And with 11 viewers.
It's a lot of ones.
So many ones.
Good ones.
Okay, something about like scale body reminds me so much of Dragon Ball Z. It's the legs specifically. He's a very, very anime Drek. Anime. Hate it. Some of it's alright. Most of it, hot garbage. The best part about anime is the openings. And like, I was talking about this with Monty this morning, how like, so many anime openings just slap. But like, there's so many anime openings that like have nothing to do and don't even match the tone of the actual show. Like Evangelion, it's such a like upbeat bop. Then you watch the show and you're like, oh god, what the fuck? Honestly, some of the hot garbage anime is so bad that it becomes really funny, though. See, when I say bad, I mean like the content is questionable. I always joke with people like who try to get me to watch anime. I'm like, I have a list of things that if an anime does it, I immediately stop watching it. Like the whole like guy falling on top of a girl and touching her boob. There are exceptions. Evangelion made it so like, this is fucked up. You should feel sorry for like watching shit that has this in it and makes it like a sexy thing. I usually stop watching when there's something like that. Somebody tried to get me to watch, God, what was it called? I'll look it up. That doesn't sound right. Baka and Tess. Yeah, Baka and Test. Awful. It's so bad. It has every anime trope that I like can't stand. It has like the two girls that have the hots for the main character. One of them is his childhood friend that's really tsundere. One of them, actually it has three, I think. One of them is like super moe girl that's like sweet and innocent and kind and then can't cook. And then everybody eats her food and wants to die. I'm like, okay. And everybody's like, it's so funny! And I'm like, no, it's not. It's stupid. I've seen this joke, all these jokes a million times. And they had like a guy character that was really effeminate and then would get called a girl all the time. And then he would get angry that people called him a girl all the time. And I'm like, okay. Anime. What is this foot? What am I doing? Anime was a mistake. The sun is right on me. I'm suffering through. Yeah. I haven't heard of that one, but it sounds like more generic anime trash. Oh, it is. My dad absolutely hates anime. He cannot stand anime. He hates how anime's animated. He's like, why is it... Like, why don't they ever move? why are their eyes shaky? I'm like, it's because their eyes are watery. And he's like, why are their eyes always watery? They're shaking so much. Or like when the characters have like the big sweat drop. He's like, why are they sweating so much? I just remember watching Pokemon with him when I was younger. And like there was a scene where Brock like curled up into a ball and like they did the vertical lines over him and made him blue because he was all like upset or something. And I got it as a kid, like what that meant. And then my dad was like, why is he blue? Why'd they make him blue? I'm like, because he's upset. I don't know. Watching anime with my dad sounds hilarious. He gets so mad. I remember when Attack on Titan first came on Adult Swim. I thought he might like it. And this was like before all the shit came out about the writer being a Nazi. And like the big twist at the end came out. Not the end, but big whatever. There was a big twist and it was really anti-Semitic. So try to get my dad to watch Attack on Titan. He watched like all of season 1, I'm pretty sure. But the whole time he was watching it, he'd do what I do during a movie that I didn't like or a show that I didn't like. And Mikasa said something like, Armin, I would never leave you. And he was like, I would. And I'm like, Dad, stop. Leave Armin alone. That's all the music I queued. Oh no! Does anybody have recommendations for case music? Otherwise, I'm just gonna start playing something. Go!
I stood stagnant. Now I'm an inquiry magnet. I don't have any good answers, but I could give you something to look at. I'd welcome the shades we had, but my spectrum's a wider gamut. And hot and cold are only poles of a whole emotional palette. So I'll be what I wanna be. I don't give a damn what you wanna see. I'm more than a phase or a novelty. Pronouns debate say compelling me, telling me, hey, give it up, this is something new bad. After long enough trends all pass, why can't it just be less like that? I don't know, I do me, you do you, man. No, I don't give a damn if it don't look good to you. Get mad at that, I get used to it. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm about my aesthetics. What if I don't look good to you? Give it up, I've heard it all the same new. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm on my aesthetics. Got playlists, got color schemes. Not a one, no chord, I need at least three. Harmony is what you call rebelling. If you ain't buying it, I ain't selling. My atmosphere projects for me. My ID ain't accessory, but my body sure as hell is. My style damn well is. My vibe comes out in aesthetics. No, I don't give a damn if it don't look good to you. Get mad at that, I get used to it. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm about my aesthetics.
I am
What if I don't look good to you?
Atkins.
Get it up, I've heard it all the same new. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm on my aesthetics. I look like I just showed up from somewhere that you might have once heard of. Nebulous or tone lunatic, good enough, good enough, good enough. More than one way to say no facts or symbols in sync with me. So call me crazy. I prefer gold, sage, and navy.
Bird.
I don't give a damn if I don't look good to you. Get mad at that, I get used to it. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm about my aesthetics. What if I don't look good to you? Give it up, I'll put it all the same new. Might not get it, don't try, don't stress. I'm on
was on the wrong
my
one.
aesthetics.
Fucking stop it. Oh.
Nothing is new to God.
It
And no
worked.
cosmic event ever comes as a
Spotify's
surprise.
amazing.
He inhabits the circle of eternity. To God, there is no past, present, or future. All time is present at any given moment. He is the great and only I am.
But if anybody has recommendations for music, I will just add it to the queue as you recommend it. Otherwise, we will sit in silence. I'll be very sad. Just kidding, I'll play something else.
I'm the best, worst thing that could have happened. I'm disastrous. Through a time, every cause and effect. Truth behind every creed, east to west. The conjoined actors, spiritual expression. On point with acronyms, but that's another lesson. I'm a complex spectacle, for
Bless.
Putting words in the herds, all I'm good for. Fucking up rhyme schemes, we consider what time means. Open a can of mind beans, like, hey, where'd you find these? My mind's making me lose it. So I found God and I seduced him. Pillow talk with no clothes, told me all he knows, and I was
I'm like kind of hot in the sun, but I also am like
codes without a user. I found the goddess and confused her.
I'm absorbing, soaking it into my skin.
And it got me. I am the all. No matter what came first. We're all one with the universe. Nobody knows how to argue. That I'm a god, so
I like this bird.
syllables in the Father's words.
It's got personality. Hell yeah.
Squared circle, let me circle the square. I'm a working third eye, you thought was never there. I'm a hurried high dumb fuck with highlighted hair and more furries lined up than the
Boyd.
hair. And if you found me there,
Boyd. I know that's what you said when I was saying it weird. Weirder. Okay, I think it's time for color. Lion bird. Oh, there's space.
My mind's making me lose it. So I found God and I seduced him. Can't talk with no clothes, told me all he knows. And I was slow with what he showed, but I got
Okay.
my codes without a use.
Which form should I do first? Neutral or light or dark?
Like
Original. Yeah. Bearded dragon. We're doing bearded dragon.
Or bearded
Bearded. Just color it like a lizard.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's a
bird.
lizard now.
It's just a lizard. It is very lizard-like though. Okay. We should put blood in the name.
Yeah.
Because that's why its feathers are like that. Because it's bloody.
Ooh.
Yeah. They eat bones. And they get blood on them. Should be like a. I'll do like a cool. Woo! Colors.
So I found thoughts so I could fight them. Between trading tones, rival notes, we got load, fell into a tone and it caught me. I am the all. No matter what came
It would be Cliff Desper.
Blood
Desper. Yeah. Earthbeat blood.
People's blood.
Wow, it's a Homestuck.
Wow, this is a Homestuck. I'm not a Homestuck.
Or CROVSEYED. It'd be Bloodfeet.
But that he was a powerful son of God who came to open everybody's eyes to the fact that you are too.
I am a god and so are you. I am.
Wait, did somebody give me a new song? The Cringe Finder. You're here. You found the cringe.
God.
I think I made that joke last time they showed up too. Your mice have joined you to watch the stream. Oh, keep me honest. I will cue that.
Do it.
Just play it. Any? Mass gotcha. The music's a little loud. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Whoop. I just remember a last stream you couldn't hear the music hardly at all. Nobody told me until like the very end and I was like, you guys, you gotta let me know. And I rewatched it and I was like, wow, you really can't hear the music. Okay, so you know, like, the scales on Jupiter's legs and stuff with the, like, lights through them? You know?
What'd you say?
You know the scales on Jupiter's legs? Like,
Yeah.
what if their face was made of, like, those scales? And they
Yeah.
had, like, the lights going through. I just had that thought.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I had to share. It's like about the lights. The horns. Whew. Okay. Hello, Sylvia. How's the music now, Mood? Is there a balance? Oh wait, no, it was a Mood. Morale, how's the music now? Oh. Face. wings are just black.
Really?
They're literally just black. Like, the insides are, like, lighter, but...
They got those little lines on them, though.
Sure.
They're like shooting stars.
Ooh. This is more brown. Yeah. Damn it. I cannot play any other music because copyright.
Yeah. It's mostly just been my music because
Because you're here.
yeah.
I have your approval.
And also this is you know, part of a thing I write.
Yeah. Your music is the designated string music.
Yeah.
I've like brought up YouTube creative playlists that are like you-
Everything here is safe, and then you
everything
use it.
here is copyrighted, and then later the people who like made the music will monetize their video, and then I get copyright strike for it. So I think people are just doing that. They're being like, yeah, you can use this royalty free, and then they monetize their shit so they can get people for that. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's so mean. But yeah, Cringe Finder, since you got here late, this is a celebration of the CROVSEYED EP that dropped like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's part of this thing called the Etceteraverse. And it's like an audio play ARG kind of deal. And if you go to, I think I might have mentioned this to you
If
before.
you go to K-Stop.dog, you can find all this stuff.
K-Dog.
Yeah. If you go to the music, you can find
K-Dog.
the thing that just released. Yeah.
Yeah. There, this is like messy, but I'm just trying to get the
I mean,
the colors.
it's just,
Yeah. I'm not trying to do like a super finished piece. I've already been streaming 2 hours. I might just do the one form and then like post the other forms in the chat. I'm sweating.
same.
I'm sorry. It's verano. Summer.
You feel should.
Yeah.
You feel should. I'm sorry.
You fucked it up. You can't ever go back to France. You've never been
I've
there.
never been. Je ne vais pas français.
Did you say you don't speak French?
I said I'm not going to France.
Oh. How do you say fuck France in French?
I don't know how to say that.
I don't know how to say fuck.
Hang on. There's a few different ways.
It's just play it.
Fuck France.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It'd be Baise la France.
Baise la France.
Does that mean literally? Like
I think it means like kiss
Uh,
or something like that. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, it means fuck, basically.
cool. So I found out, I don't know why I didn't know this, that in Spanish they do the same thing as in Italian, which makes sense. Where they add "issimo" at the end of.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know. I've never heard. I mean, I must have heard it, and I just never processed it. But like.
Bone thief.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. I'm
Plus-
sorry, Merlin. Yeah.
Hostclip. A hostclip, basically. Like ost. Let's see. That.
Hostoclip. Clip.
A klepost.
Klepost.
Klefost, even. Kinda like that.
Yeah.
Bone.
Oh, it looks so cool!
It's big.
Okay, that's just the base. Now I need to do the, Fun fact, I do, like, the glowy scarab thing on separate layers. What color should I do first? I think gold would look cool. Here. No. Ooh! Okay, now I'm getting excited. Now I'm awake again. Look at this. It's too gold. I'll mess around with the hue. Wait, any other song suggestions? Whoa. This looks like ketchup and mustard. I might have to make it more gold. Or more orange. But like, this is my own thing, but you could probably like mess around with it. Whatever color the scarab or the bug is, I make it match like the scales or a certain part of the scales. Cause it's like snakes and lizards, I think, where there are two different kinds of scales, like the rough scales on top and then the soft underbelly scales. And like what I would consider, I guess, the soft underbelly scales are the ones that like change color with the scarab. Or in this case, the firefly. I'm going to change this yellow. It's too much. What? What? Making sure that I'm changing it?
No, I was just leaning away from the sun. It was in my eyes.
I gotcha. could move to the bed,
Maybe.
away from the sun.
But the main thing is the more stuff looks iridescent on them, the better, basically.
Yeah. This is just gonna be like the base color once I
Yeah.
figure that out. I'm going to move. Make sure my mic doesn't drop. The whole chat heard my wrist snap right next to the microphone. I'm so sorry, everyone. Sven. Oh no. There we go. Okay. This is starting to look like She-Ra for some reason to me. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Before I continue, I'm going to check the chat. Say so.
I like that song.
I like this song too. Huh. Okay. No. Gonna look up. There is a rattle at the end of their tail. See, we went on a journey. I went on a journey. Where I was like, should I give them bird feather tails? Or should I give them a snake tail? And then we also, like, Case pointed out that they look like they're wearing cowboy chaps. And I'm like, they're a cowboy now in the desert. Desert cowboy. I love them. And their name is Bone Thief in Aqneppine.
Yeah.
Clefost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Golden scary. Okay.
So what ends up happening in Aqneppine is if there's an H after another consonant, it ends up doing basically what happens in English, where it becomes like the airy version of the sound.
Yeah.
Tuh doesn't become th though; it becomes ch.
Huh.
Because of the way, if you tried to pronounce tut and ch at the same time, ch, it just comes out like that.
That's true.
So, I don't know how much delay is going to be on here, but I'm also very far away.
Yeah, I turned the music down so people could hear.
Oh, okay. But,
Just be careful with the mic.
so like this would be pronounced Juspichir. Because of the TH. I know too much. I have too much lore. There's not enough Drek.
You don't know too much. You, like, made this. you know, like, so much. You know way more about any, like, universe I've ever made. But my problem is I've never...
It's all just there, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing, is, like, it just feels like... It just feels like, I don't know, like, there's details about this place that are independent of what I think about it.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of just patterns I can follow to be like, oh, would that happen there? Maybe.
Oh. See, I feel that about, like, characters I've made. Oh, no. Like, I've always gotten to points with characters where instead of, like, writing about them, I'm, like, finding out more about them. You know what this reminds me of? Thundercats. That's what it is. Lion-O. That's what...
Yeah.
It's Lion-O.
God.
It's Cowboy Lion-O. I gotta change the colors now. Not not all of them, but I gotta change that yellow. Okay, this might be cool. What if... No, it's bad. See, the thing about Bearded Dragon is they have yellow eyes, like really yellow eyes.
Yeah.
And that's like, I might just go with it. Risk the Lion-O. It's fine.
Do it.
Maybe if I break up the chaps so they're not so skin colored, it will look less Lion-O. You know what? Oh, Sylvia asked, did I miss lore earlier? Yeah, you missed... There's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a lot. Maybe if I can get some kind of supercut of this stream.
Yeah.
All the cowboy lore. There's no...
Basically, there's a bunch of floating islands on a planet, and they grow on, like, fractal fern patterns. And there's these bugs that swarm in clouds of miasma and then like meet and swarm on different islands. And if one gets lost from its swarm, it can't cut through the clouds by itself, it can't fly that far by itself. So it will become a symbiote with a Drek and basically become like a waypoint marker, like a go here, do this, like side quest for the Drek to do, until it brings that bug into its swarm that it was missing from. So, basically, if you want to live like an adventurer, you just start combining with head bugs and exploring the planet. The planet is the size of Jupiter, and these are basically birds.
Yeah!
So, there's a whole fucking bunch of planet. There's 1,300 Earths worth of land, and there's 12 layers of atmosphere. So this pretty much how we walk around on the ground in two like axes. They already have full 3D mobility, and their cities are built like that too. So that's Bird Planet.
It's good. I love it.
Everything sings. Plants can hear you. And you can express emotions by changing the color palette on your feathers and scales at will.
Yeah! Sorry, I got really excited about this bird. Oh. Okay. Last thing. I'm going to do this. I've been wondering, like, instead of like the Tron lines, looking lines, doing like spots. This actually looks kind of cool. I tried to do it with my Drexona, but it looked like chicken pox the way I did it.
Blowing smoke rings.
Ooh! This is cool. Forget Jupiter. Cowboy Drek is my new best friend. I can never remember the name. Clefos.
Yeah.
The big red dog.
Yeah.
Sylvia says, "Oh, that sounds really neat."
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Ah. So this is how I do concept art, is I do it really messy and it takes me 3 hours to do it, like figure out something I like. The more you know. And then later, I actually draw like a finished, clean piece, which I might end up doing with this because I really like this. That's what I did with Jupiter, is I kind of did something messy like this, then I drew the perfect picture, and then I redrew it later when I figured out how to do shit. What worked best. Okay. So for the glowies, this doesn't have any of those like orb things that Jupiter has. That's fine. They're different. So what I do is I just copy the layer, and then the one underneath, blur it about like about that much, a little bit, and then the top one I overlay. Overlay? No, I think I add. Yeah. So then it's glowy. And that's a firefly, so I want to make that glow too. Hell yeah. Wait. And that works. If their like bug is a firefly, it makes it more firefly
Yeah,
theme.
I like that.
I love this. Sorry. I'm really excited.
I love you.
I love you too. Welcome to my stream where I like get really excited over designs when I really like them. I want to do something with the wings to make them look more like the thing. Spoonie, do you imply this wonderful bird isn't perfect in any form? It's so good. Forget Jupiter.
In another universe.
In another universe. Cowboy Drek.
I could see an Egyptian vulture
Yes.
just kind of staring out of the moon temple.
Yeah. For Fandemonium, if you talk about Minecraft, call it how Minecraft made everyone a gamer.
God.
I do want to talk about Minecraft. I don't know. I've only played Minecraft once, and I destroyed my brother's house, and he got really angry with me.
Minecraft is a whole fucking universe.
I know. Did you see the person who made their made the moving house, the walking house, to get their house to move somewhere else?
No.
I don't know how they did it, but they made this whole mechanism to move their house
I
somewhere
remember
else
seeing
on the
some
map.
mod packs. Someone did something like that, but
I got this.
I like those little shooting star like stripes.
Yeah, and it would match the dots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna match this. Wait, no, I'll make it that. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna do this at the top. Because. And then there we go. This bird makes me think of hot sauce.
Yeah.
What if their name was Bone Thief Hot Sauce? How would you even
could
say?
be-
I don't know how to write sauce.
What is something about fire, like fire wing? Everybody would probably just shorten their name to Clep or Clef.
Yeah. Which would be good because music.
Yeah! Treble Clef.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very good dragon.
What?
Just Bone Thief Hot Sauce, the best Drek.
Yeah. I'm trying to find sauce.
Oh my god, Spoonie, play Minecraft more. Now listen, my brother was like, look at my cool underwater house. And I was like, how do I play this? And he's like, oh, you mine with this button. And then I mined his window. And it filled his house with water. and he was like rebuilding everything behind me and going, "Oh God, now I gotta get all this water out." Like putting sponges down, and then I was like, "Is this your dog?" And then I like accidentally hit his dog, and I'm like, "I'm sorry." And then his dog was attacking me, and then I was like, "Oh God!" I killed his dog, and he was very mad. Square dog. But the moving house apparently
Hot sauce.
hot sauce.
Quesos. If I wanted it to be fire, then it
Quesos.
would be yeah.
Hello, cat. They used redstone and pistons
God.
for
Moving a
the
house.
moving house. I gotta talk about how what Minecraft did to the indie game industry. Apparently, Vixilia says, "I'm trying to find sauce." Case.
Found it.
You did.
I just used the word for salted because that's where salsa comes from.
Oh. Is that Etercelos?
That'd be fire sauce.
Would Fire Wing be
Fire wings.
Etercip? Wing is Pitter, right?
Hang on. Let me find. Where the fuck did it? Where did the chat go? What the fuck?
You lost it.
It'd be fire wing.
Eterpetter.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bird.
Yeah.
But Kat says Clep is treble.
Yeah.
Or Clef is treble.
Oh, it's Clefos. I spelled it wrong.
Clefos Eterpetter. That is... This looks like a... Okay, I didn't look at it for a minute so I could like look at it with new eyes. This looks like a Legend of Zelda character.
Yeah, kinda.
Like if I made a more refined picture, it
Yeah.
would look kind of like... It's kind of Ganon colory. If it had...
Yeah, sorta.
If it had green, it would be more Ganon-y. Green and like maroon. Ooh! I've almost been streaming 3 hours, but...
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
What?
I was gonna ask when you were like planning on streaming till.
I was just gonna stream until I was done, but
Okay.
I don't wanna...
I gotta eat.
I gotta eat too. I've only eaten leaves. I need protein. But if anybody has any last words before they die, by my hand. Just kidding.
Well, if you do more work on this, where can they find works in progress?
That's right! On my Patreon! So, if you weren't here when I explained that, every Friday I post a work in progress of like whatever I'm working on. And I mostly work on Etc. stuff. So these bird dragons and things, you can see them when I'm in the midst of working on them. Right now I'm doing ref sheets for all of the characters in Etc. that like important characters so far. Like I don't even know if I'll draw Vandal. Fuck Vandal. Anyway, I might do a picture of Friday and like some of the more not crazy important characters. I'll just do like standalone pictures for them. I'm thinking about doing a ref for Hunter. Anyway, I'm doing ref sheets for the Etc. characters, and you can see the progress as they're getting made every Friday. I'll post things. I've posted like sticker ideas. Not like sure if we're 100% gonna do that, but I had a few sticker ideas that I posted on Patreon.
Yeah, we might.
Might. I still gotta do the charms. That's right. I was gonna get stuff for charms.
Yeah.
Thank you for creating Bone Thief hot sauce with us, Spoonie. Thank you guys for coming to this. This is really fun. Like, I didn't think that like so many people would show up. This is like 10 people. It was nice. Just drawing bird. This is a really cool bird. I like how they turned out. Just know, when I draw clothes on them, they're going to have a cowboy hat of some kind. They're going to look like a cowboy. I'm probably gonna look at like the Peacekeeper's dragons for like inspiration for outfits, because I think they kind of have like armor and shit on. They already look like they have armor on. They've got a spike on their belly. I love it. Weird spike. Anyway, so you can follow me here and get updates on my Fandemonium thing. Hang on. Let me turn down the music. I'm gonna silence you. Wait. Music. Okay. So yeah. You can follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to me. I'm doing a video essay series called Fandemonium where I talk about crazy things that happen in fandoms. My next video is going to be about the Onceler fandom. So if you don't know anything about the Onceler fandom, or you do know anything about the Onceler fandom, I'm going to be talking about how the Onceler is the origin for all creation. This is the name. The Onceler is the father of all creation.
And all things are iterations of and adaptations of this one thing.
Yes. Yes.
So say the Emerald Tablets.
Yes! Exactly. So, I'm aiming for like the end of September for that video to come out. Hopefully I can make that. I wanted to do like a Halloween special, maybe. If I can do a video within a month, we'll see. I don't know, like, if I can think of something that will only take a month, I can do something. But I really wanted to do something with my cat. Oh no, the Onceler. Yes. Yes. Blessed treble bird. What about a tiny cowboy hat for each head spike?
God. Just fractal cowboy hats.
Yeah! That reminds me of the Game Grumps Power Hour that just happened, but I will talk about that at a different time. So you can subscribe to see my Fandemonium stuff. You can see streams like this. My next stream will probably be the 15th of... What's the next month? September. Oh no, I'm running out of time for the video. I haven't even started drawing it. Oh! But yeah. I'm going to stream monthly until like more people start showing up to my streams and demanding more content. I'm gonna do like a supercut of this stream hopefully and give that to you guys so you can see the process of Bone Thief hot sauce.
Yeah, and you're gonna put some big text over it to clarify things.
Yeah.
Big text.
Big text. Also, if there are other fandoms, like, people have been suggesting fandoms, like, to talk about in the chat, like Minecraft. If there are any other fandoms you think of, just let me know, and I will think about it. I know somebody suggested Super Hulock, and I'm real excited about talking about that. Did I just get back in time to see this all finished up? I made food. Each food. Yeah.
I gotta go make food.
I do too. I gotta eat.
I also gotta record Homestuck.
You got Homestuck?
I'm doing more of the epilogues tonight.
I didn't know you were Homestuck.
What?
Okay. Thank you guys for coming. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye.